Greetings everyone, and Great here for another H-Pires 4 replay. Small on top left side as a cyan roost, we have LoueMT. On bottom right side as the red Jeanne d'Arc of OPA, all in capitals. Since we do have a roost player on the field, let's go and switch out of caster mode, and so we can see the trade bounties for the roost player. We do actually have quite a bit of deer here, right next to each other. Sign has not found it. Red does find one of his deer deposits. Sign misses this one just barely. And is Red going for a second scout? Doesn't appear to be. No, I saw the roost player just went for a second scout. Or a third scout. He does find that deer deposit up north, does find some sheeple. And this deer deposit still not be found by either player. Red may find it, or Sign will find it. And start killing off these deer. Does get another deer, 3 deer, 4 deer. And looks like got quite a bit of trade bounty there. Red's finished off these one, and it's almost a tier 1 trade, or tier 2 trade bounty. Just need to kill off one more local doggo. And there's 2. Give them head pats instead. Either way, the roost player is now eyeing for the Kremlin, and the French are eyeing for School of Cavalry. The roost, of course, can pull out some early knights to engage the Jeanne d'Arc's Royal Knights. The common composition for both sides would probably be heavy cav and archer, maybe some spearmen in tow. Kremlin's almost complete. Local doggo goes down. How much trade bounty does he have? He's probably gotten quite a bit more. If he gets skills off 2 more wolves, then he can go with both 4 and get a tier 3 trade bounty without need the high trade house. The Kremlin's now pulling a feud. Maybe going for a round of fortified palisade walls there. He's immediately trying to lock down some of the map. The Kremlin does have this area nice and secure. And I have a good feeling the roost player is going to eye for secondary town center, with the amount of stone and wood now being collected on up. Got 2 gold deposits very close to each other, and I think the town center can squeeze in right there perfectly. So, or he can always go with the deer deposit. Roost player's central expansion points are actually pretty tight on his side of the map, while the French, it's actually pretty tight on the southern side of the map as well. While in the center, we've got stone gold here, more gold, and a little bit of boar and stone off the side. And oh wait, what? We got professional scouts. Cyan has actually researched professional scouts. So now it's going to take time and steal some deer from Red. That can be very, very massive. And he doesn't have to need to put a second town center over here. He can just slowly pick up the deer and bring them back home. He's going for a town center right here next to the gold deposit. There's too many Royal Knights in the region for him to really try to pull it out right over here, as this would be the most ideal spot in my opinion, but it's not exactly ideal if there's some angry horsemen there. Red is already cleaning up boar here. Jeanne d'Arc must have killed it herself. And not any more trade bounties. Got 3 Royal Knights and 1 Jeanne d'Arc who's gone for the man-at-arms line. Jeanne d'Arc is right over here. Consecrated the... I may not have a consecrated ability available just yet. Barracks and stable now on the way. He of course does have 2 charges of militia, so perhaps quickly bring in 4 militia to protect himself with. Council does get a nice little volley there. Barracks now blowing the field. Maybe a good idea to go for some spearmen. Regular spearmen, not even hardened spearmen. The difference between spearmen and hardened spearmen is not that great, barring the bonus damage versus cavalry, so that is the also very important part. I got the hardened spear and research on the way. He does also have 4 scouts in the field, which seeing he has professional scouts, he's doing a good job of stealing his opponent's deer. Let's see, there's 1 scout there. Here's these scouts. They're going to take an opportunity to steal some of these deer. Red Mace have spotted that. We're all nice moving around. We do have a stable here. More of these scouts bring back their haul. And looks like Jeanne Arc will go ahead and kill the other boar, denying the trade bounty to the Roos. Looks like the Roos player is content with tier 2 trade bounty. He will need to get the high trade house to get to tier 3. A good spot for the high trade house would be find this little inlet right there. Not a great spot, but probably the best spot. It looks like he does not have enough surface area for all these villagers. He may want to send that 1 villager to bob a sheep. He does go and send a nope. He has 1 too many villagers right there. Early Knight does get warded away by the Royal Knight. Royal Knight does take a bit of damage there. Jeanne d'Arc's now getting healed up a little bit. All of our charges of Holy Wrath are off cooldown. We got a good number of spearmen here. Scouts taking time to pick up the deer now. I'm gonna seal all the deer, but got a good number of them. Actually, no, the walls are not even. They're now started being built. Got some early knights and spearmen, which is very good composition.
Сделано будет. Идти надобно помалу. Что есть трудного? Яко угодно есть. Уразумех. Уразумех.
Another round of deer being picked on up. He's going to try to set the scouts, but he may himself get intercepted. He needs to drop the carcass. He did not drop the carcass there. Well, he sort of did. But there's still 3 carcasses remaining. Give enough time. The scouts can pick that all up. Putting out a scout like that's not really critical because there's plenty of food for Sign to still collect them up. Dropping off more deer. Red's starting to fall back now. The first player has plenty of gold and almost enough food to age up. Jeanne d'Arc does not. Going for a mass number of walls and actually gone for a very, very early trade. And has food being sucked on in. So we've got food trade being deployed now for some odd reason. But Jeanne d'Arc's heavily eyeing for trade. I was not expecting that. Got the high trade house not being researched by the Roos player. Not a great spot there. Deleting that lumber camp, putting it right there probably would have been better. Oh, but looks like the Royal Knights may have got hit there. Does lose a scout. Jeanne d'Arc has not gotten a lot of experience now, has she? Likely when the Roost player ages up, he will probably go for a mass number of crossbows. And if that's the case, it may be for Jeanne d'Arc to go for Jeanne's riders. But if he's considered just trying to produce Spearman Knight, it may be a good idea again to go for Jeanne's champions. What to say, both are a good possibility for Jeanne. More fortified palisade walls going up. All the deer have been consumed. Nope, that one hasn't been picked up there. Looks like all the deer carcasses have been picked on up, I believe. Horsemen charge their way forward. They do not torch down that wall. Guild Hall now going on up. Nope, Guild Hall gets cancelled. I'm going for Royal Institute instead. Eyeing for some advanced research. Maybe going to try to eye for a power play in Castle Age. These players now going for Boyar's Fortitude. Royal Knights and changing the Knights. Royal Knights, of course, are down age. And probably good idea to just use the Consecrate or the Divine Restoration ability right there. Just get these guys healed up. Let's start torching down this wall. Now we've got the Jeanne d'Arc player advanced Castle Age. Got a line of fortified palisade walls there. We also do have a warrior monk on the field for the Roost player. Royal Knight camping that relic. There is a villager. And there's more villagers trying to build those fortified palisade walls. These early knights falling back are regular knights. Does charge around, does receive the damage. I think he took more damage there. That was a bad charge. And Jeanne d'Arc has a good number of spearmen. We got Royal Bloodlines not being researched, as well as a veteran Royal Knight research and veteran spearmen. I'm curious about Jeanne d'Arc's leveling. He's relatively close to leveling up. And I still haven't. I started seeing some crossbows now. I have no idea if she should go for Jeanne's raiders or Jeanne's champions. Knight and Royal Knight now engaging. Boyar's Fortitude has been researched. The Knight has more health than the Royal Knight. Spearman now engaging the Spearman. Couple crossbows in tow. Jeanne d'Arc's starting to go down. 3 health remaining. She needs to use Divine Restoration. She's starting to get healed up now. Jeanne d'Arc has gone down, and now the Warrior Monk who gets saved. Should we do a Wolo? Jeanne d'Arc has been redeployed. She gets redeployed before she does have a higher expense cost to get her resummoned. Right now she's just 250. Crossbows or Spearman versus Spearman. Spearman get a good spear brace on the Roost Knights. The French Royal Knights charge their way forward. Jeanne d'Arc does use Holy Wrath there. Jeanne d'Arc gets sniped by the crossbows. Since she's not level 3, does get killed off there. Since she's not level 3, she doesn't get the increased range resist, so she's very fragile with the crossbows right now. More of the Royal Knights come in for a flank here, and she will overrun Red's science forces. Right now, these Royal Knights are very high quality, having 310 health as opposed to counterpart 255. We got more Royal Knights being pulled on out. His opponent is going for more crossbows. He go for more spearmen. And does have no Royal or Warrior Monk there. And will probably get picked off. And now Sign does have a slight villager advantage. Sign does have the 2 town centers. Red only has the 1, but it's the mass trade caravans. That's why the civilian count is keeping track of each other. Jeanne d'Arc has a massive number of traders. We're currently all set to food. Looks like some are set to gold. Oh, and does have surely research there, and these guys are very, very wounded, so Red just may wanted to sort of hold on a little bit to get all that stuff healed on up. Going for canted saddles as well as more mining pick or acid distillation. Warrior Monk captured the sacred site now. And right now the Roost player is mostly going for crossbows, so Jeanne d'Arc going for Jeanne's Riders are probably a bit better since Jeanne's Riders do bonus damage versus crossbows. As opposed to just doing bonus damage versus range. Jeanne d'Arc has been resummoned. Jeanne d'Arc has to be very close to leveling up, right? Oh, she can level up. Yep, I do believe the Riders Ready would be better. And it does go for Riders. Very nice. I love it when I guess correctly. One thing Jeanne could do, got this villager trying to do something cheeky. Does get kicked off there. We've got a wooden fortress with a spring gold upgrade. Takes up that monk. The spearmen could do, since our spearmen are not very useful at the moment. His opponent is still going for a good number of knights. The spearmen would be useful. The Jeanne d'Arc player could go for more Arbaletiers, however. Wooden fortress does go down. Warrior Monk goes down. Regular Monk will go down, and the villager goes down. Got a keep here to help him seize up this gold deposit. And Jeanne d'Arc, since she has so much trade on the field, she doesn't have to go for as much gold. They both have 100 civilians. I love how 2 town centers is equivalent to a town center and 3 trade caravans. This one does take 30 seconds, so you do need quite a bit, and they are, of course, a lot more expensive. This maximum range, they're one-on-one better than a villager, but of course, they're much more expensive than one-on-one villager. Got militia here. Militia will die to dysentery in 50 seconds. Destroys a number of walls there. Spearmen trying to push way forward. There's a number of warrior monks mixed on in. Crossbows in here as well, as well as some spearmen. Jeanne's Riders do +7 damage versus crossbows and still do +10 versus siege. Arbaletiers also firing away. If the Jeanne's Riders is able to close on in, they can do some good work versus these crossbows. Now we've got the massive number of Royal Knights over here. Villagers trying to get into the keep, stay out of the wooden fortress. That's a little bit more vulnerable. And now the massive Jeanne d'Arc heavy cav army is collapsing on in on Sign's army. Crossbow sneaking out of the side of the palisade walls. Now give him a lot more buffer to work against, fight against these Royal Knights. Jeanne d'Arc does get sniped there. And now they have a pretty good opportunity to get some good damage here. Red's forcing back, they're going to fight against all of this. Jeanne d'Arc has been redeployed. Sign needs to redeploy an army. Sign has plenty of wood and food, so Spearmen can be a good idea to mix on in, as well as perhaps some horsemen. Help deal with the Arbaletiers. I am neither. I'm currently a third-party observer that's casting the game. Spearmen starting to get hit there. Crossbows trying to set us up away. The Royal Knights charging the way forward, but don't manage to connect. Villagers took inside the keep, and probably should now infiltrate the keep. Knight push over here, gonna be killing off the monk to capture the sacred site. Wooden fortress here, a big line of wooden palisade walls are trying to be put on field, but Wilson's going to run away because he can't outbuild the cavalry's speed. Crossbows push right forward, villagers falling back. Yes, Joan of Arc is right here. Jeanne d'Arc, I should say, not Joan of Arc. Either way, we've got the fortified palisade wall will be torched on down, which will allow the Arbaletiers in. I've got the Spatskia tower now being floored on out, which is being built right here. It is extra healthy keep with some extra weapons, already upgraded at least. I think I just saw the veteran horseman research. We've got veteran horseman being put on the field. Gold now being re-obtained. Horsemen engaging the Royal Knights, which of course they are not a great engagement for them, at least if they don't take bonus damage from the Arbaletiers. Spritskaya Tower now being put on the field, or how do you pronounce that? Spatkaya? I have no idea how to pronounce most names. Fortified palisade wall gonna be opened up once again. Its gold deposit being seized. Jeanne d'Arc has plenty of food and gold. Just needs a little bit more food to age up. Oh, good enough of those villagers to go down to the Arbaletiers. And now we've got a keep being put on out to contest this gold deposit. There's still this gold deposit that Signed can obtain and will obtain there. Plus, he does have a trade post here. He may want to eye for some trade with the since he is having trouble maintaining gold income. We now have the elite horseman and elite crossbow research, so Jeanne d'Arc could eye for some more Jeanne's riders from the keep in order to counter the crossbows. And I think Jeanne's riders are still reasonable versus horsemen. Yeah, I think they're actually better because I think Jeanne's riders, the unupgraded version, has 16 damage per attack. At least 14 base damage, with additional damage being near Jeanne d'Arc. So yeah, Jeanne's riders are still going to be very useful versus regular horsemen, and they actually have more health as well. How much do they cost from building the keep? Very, very affordable. Food is plentiful. Gold cost minimal. So I'm thinking if with the amount of crossbows in the field, it'd be a good idea to go for a good number of Jeanne's riders. But he's starting to make some Streltsy now, which Jeanne's riders won't do bonus damage versus them. So maybe at least getting the companion equipment. Companion equipment is a dirt cheap upgrade to improve them. And it was still probably a good idea to go for the 7 riders rather than the 3 riders and cannon upgrade, in my opinion. A good number, just a small number of Jeanne's riders can go a long way versus those crossbows. More strikes there on the keep by the trebuchet. Arbaletiers now moving around. Horsemen try and break through these wooden palisade walls. Venom Spearman research just got completed. Elite Arbaletier research complete. Horsemen moving around. And they, of course, with Castle Vision, we know he's a good idea for him just to run away through the walls. And now he realizes as well. He'll take a couple losses, but nothing too significant. And the warrior monk in this region can help him heal up the rest of these forces. Jeanne d'Arc's now going for incendiary arrows and also going for the merchant guilds. Merchant guilds will really help out with gold generation on the traders. Oh, trebuchet got overran there. Nice snipe there by Cyan. Only lost a single horseman to the castle. Got this keep now firing away. Does have a bombard placement. The bombard itself goes down. Big loss there by Red or Cyan. I've got the elite Royal Knight research. Horsemen trying to break their way in. And as well as over here, Red's going to be taking time to reinforce her walls with some stone walls. However, not quick enough. trying to ghost in some of these walls there, but unsuccessful. And now these guys gonna be raining on, and good number of arbiters help save the villagers. Does find this keep here. I wonder where the Red Palace is at. Is the Red Palace all the way up here? Possibly. Does find a good number of traders, and now probably realize, holy crap, that's a large number of traders. I'll need to clean those up as much as he can. Our horsemen are going down. Got the horsemen trying to push way forward against some hits there on these traders. Jeanne d'Arc has quite a bit of gold stored up. Actually, not a whole lot of wood. But the traders are replaceable. Wood's easy to come by. Gold less so. Oh, got Streltsy and crossbows engaging. Jeanne d'Arc may be pretty close to leveling up as well. Let's see, Jeanne d'Arc is 3/4 away, going for some Royal Cannon or French Cannon. Doesn't have the guns, the artillery squad for the Royal Cannon, but the regular French Cannon is still pretty good. Horseman charging the way forward. We do have a bit of healing here. He does have access to Divine Restoration as riders are ready to get another round of riders. They've got does bring in the riders readies, and she will get gunned down. Royal Knights charging way forward. Jeanne d'Arc has been redeployed. Riders push way forward, gain some damage. Bombard has been pulled on the field. Make it overran. Got another keep being pulled up by the roofs. Crossbows push way forward. And looks like the keep will go. Oh no, the bombards, the French cannon, are actually getting some good damage there. Destroys the keep before it even got complete. Spearmen do go down there. The rest of these forces falling back. Let's see. Sign has a bit of gold here. No trade post on the map. Red season of last of this gold here. And this gold is not obtainable at the moment. The French can pick up the other keep now. Got some bombards here. 4 being obtained. He still has the high trade house providing. That's not good gold income for the high trade house. The high trade house has not been very useful. Yeah, that was no real good spot for the deployment of the high trade house. These players low on more like a small reserve of all resources and just got a whole bunch of it queued up. French cannon got some good damage there. They do have the they don't have the high explosive shot there as the Royal Cannon variant does. We do see the elite army tactics now being researched to greatly improve as spearmen. Up here we got the Royal Knights finding a good number of villagers, takes them all out. Jeanne d'Arc has to be very close to leveling up again. Very close. Of course, got the keep here as well as the Spritskaya Tower here. The Royal Knights are going to push the way forward. They will take quite a bit of damage, however. Six side not being decaptured. Horsemen trying to charge the way forward to get some counterattacks. Now starting repairing up the fortified palisade wall there. And the Streltsy going to force back the horsemen. More stone walls can be put on the field. The horsemen will intercept some of them. Does get some of these walls down. These horsemen are going to charge the way forward. Very exposed traders right here, as well as some of the very exposed villagers. I don't see traders being caught by the Roost Flyer. He should eye for a round of traders. And prolong the game of horsemen and spearmen until he gets his gold income fixed. And this is not good position for either player. They have Streltsy and crossbows next to some Royal Knights. Got a side attack there, neither side is paying attention. Got gun of a spearman here, and now the Streltsy are engaging. Some horsemen engaging some of the traders, however, Arbiter's pursuing. Jeanne d'Arc has been redeployed. more stone walls going on up. Over here, we got the Royal Knights charging way forward, gain some damage. Holy Wrath has been activated, constant Divine Restoration as well. Arbiters push way forward, gain some good damage. The French keep has been set ablaze. The French cannon try and engage the Roost Bombards. Strongback has gone down, but so is all the Spearmen and Roost forces. Roost players having trouble remaxing. Has not actually a lot of wood at the moment, has a bit of gold to work with. Go for more farms. With barracks here, taking out more of the bombards, Spearmen engaging the Royal Knights. Arbiters pushing the way forward. It's not good for the Roost player. Royal Knight does get a charge attack there onto the Mangonel. And now we've got the Wooden Fortress been set ablaze, going for another keep. Keep has been built. Built to try and get these wooden fortresses. Okay, none of those Bruce villagers to go down, but it still has plenty at the moment, going for some Mangonels and Spearmen. Let's get a good volley there on the Arbaletiers. And Jeanne d'Arc has upgraded with the Blast Cannon, has gotten the 7 Rider, and the Roost player does back of the game. This is Anne Great saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.